Now we're going to have some fun with fashion. So I would like to invite Jan and Dina to come up from Looking Good, and they've done a great job in helping sell tickets for tonight's event. This is the very first event and it's a sellout. What a great thing that is. What a great bunch of women here. So give the girls a big warm round of applause.
Thanks, Lee.
Go well.
Evening, ladies. I've been thrown into the deep end because our guest speaker is still sitting in an airport somewhere, so you'll just have to take it as it comes and we'll do our best. Dina and I are partners in Looking Good in the Safeway complex in Colac. It's ladies' wear and we cater for size 30 down to 8. We're all shapes and sizes and we can't please everyone, but we do try. I think that we have become lazy in the way we dress, and there's a number of reasons for that. I think we need to maybe go back to our mum's times, not necessarily the hats and gloves and things like that, but just put a little bit more effort into ourselves before we walk out the door every day. It's not that hard, and it doesn't need to be a huge amount. I think a lot of the fabrics that are around today are great. We've embraced them. We can pull them on, we can pull them out, we can do this and that, but it's also made us very lazy in the way we dress. Doesn't need to cost a fortune to dress. It's just getting a few basics that suit our style and knowing our body shape and working from that. When you buy your basics, buy in multiples. If you find something that's really flattering and fits you, don't hesitate, just buy 2 of them, because you don't. If you don't have any doubt, you'll be fine with that if they do that for you. When you buy skirts and pants, just buy something with a little bit of give. When you hem your pants, please hem your pants. They should just graze your shoes and about 1/2 inch off the floor. I can't even read my own writing here. This is written out. Take the glasses off might help.
It's as good as doctor's writing, I
guarantee
it.
And while we're on all the leisure wear and things, that's what it was bought out for. It was a leisure. I don't know when leggings became outerwear. We wouldn't wear pantyhose as outerwear, so we shouldn't wear leggings as outerwear. They should be for our gyms, for our yoga and for the sporting fields, I think. One thing with clothes, I think we all know we all need to invest in good underwear. The under bit just makes the outer bit work so much better. If you have a good body shape, your clothes will glide over it. Invest in a good pair of bras. Jenny's here somewhere, she can help you with that. Yep. Don't wear your clothes too tight or too baggy, because both ways can make you look really frumpy. And I think one of the bad habits we get into as we age and our body shape changes is we try and cover it, and we shouldn't. We should just skim it. So many girls come in and say, oh, I'm a size 18. Well, no, you're not really. Just come down a size and you can just look so much better. You don't have to be showing all our bits and pieces, but just skim. Don't try and get bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's all a confidence thing, and it's something, once you get the body shape right, it makes such a difference. Please always try on, don't ever pretend it fits, and don't take something home to be taken in, because it never fits when you do that either. When you show skin, it always helps to show it a little bit of skin, but show it strategically, either cleavage or legs, not both. And as our age, as we know, our skin becomes quite sallow, so please wear colour. It doesn't take much, just a scarf, a statement piece of jewellery, a bit of lippy or something. One of my children lives in Albury and I catch the train to go up there because it just makes me relax, makes me sit. And the last time I thought I had to get up the same time as all these other women, And I think there was something like 60 of us in the carriage, and I was the only one that wasn't in black or grey. We looked like we were going to a mass grieving somewhere. It was just terrible, and it's because black and grey is just so easy to throw on. But you know, you don't have to come out looking like a parrot, but just put a bit of colour on it. Just makes you feel better, and that. Accessorise, a bit of lippy, a handbag, a big pair of earrings. It doesn't take much and it doesn't cost a fortune. And mix your fabrics, you know, mix your velours with your velvets and your silks and your furs and that. Don't be afraid to mix up. And patterns too. You can mix patterns as long as you get the patterns of equal size. Candice, who is our tall model here, if you just take your coat off for a minute, Candice, and turn around. Candice has got a jumper that's quite highly patterned at the back, but she also has pattern pants on. So if you get the similar pattern, just have a play. Don't be scared to mix patterns. So I'll go back, I'm digressing all over the place here, but I'll go back to body shapes. Don't just think because you're tall and slim like Candice that you can buy clothes. Candice says one of the biggest troubles with her is to get the length things, and she's got to be very careful to always try and get a waist, because she can very easily look like just a young youth from behind. She just gets that masculine look. So we all think we've got to be this high, this wide and that, but everyone has one problem that they're trying to cover. So work out what your best features are. It can be your eyes, it can be your legs, it can be your boobs, but show them off. Just work with that. Be comfortable with your own skin, because there is so many different shapes and sizes. Candice, pop your coat. And the other thing is with colour, you know, be adventurous. Your pinks and your oranges work together. Don't be afraid. If you try and have everything matchy, it also is very ageing. And as a hairdresser, we're always taught, and it's the well-known statistics are 70% of the Australian population are cool and the other 30% are warm. And there are so many people get it the wrong way around. And so 30% of the population can walk around with red, coppers, mahogany hair. The rest of us are the cools, the blondes, the ashes and those colours. And that applies with your clothes as well. What else have I written down here? Your outfit should always enter the room the same time as you. And that means that it's great to wear something really stand out, but when you walk into the room, people should be able to say you look great, but they should be looking at you, not looking at your outfit. And that's one thing. So it could be the colour, it could be the pattern or something, but that is another old saying too, which stands you in good stead. You're both coming to the room at the same time. So there's a few different body shapes just between us four girls. I'm pear-shaped. I come down and my arse and my thighs are my biggest bit, basically. So I have to work to cover that. So I try and always wear colour, and I wear things up here that accentuate the top half and take away from my wide bits there. Dina is
More an hourglass.
an hourglass, and she works hard at creating a waist for herself.
Emphasising the waist.
Yes, yeah. And Sue is apple.
A brick on legs.
There's not enough time for a fashion parade tonight, but we just did a very brief crossover of 4 very, very different shapes and how we can dress them. We're all in casual clothes tonight. We're not in our after 5 gear or anything like that. And I'm doing a lot of umming here, but I just think, you know, be comfortable with your body. We're just lucky we've all got them and that they're all still working, because it's only when you're confronted with a health issue and maybe losing a body part that you realise how important it is and how insignificant a bit of extra weight or a wrinkle or whatever is. And I think there's quite a few of us have been through that here in this room tonight. So looking good, we do try and cater for everyone. We can't please everyone, we give it a damn good try. We emphasise on service, and we try and take the time to spend with each client, and we do have a lot of return clients, and over the last 3 or 4 years we've managed to build the business quite a lot. In your gift bags tonight there is a $20 discount on every purchase over $50, and you have a month to spend it, so we hope to see you in there soon if you haven't been there before. I really don't think I've had time to write down much else. Can you think of anything else, Dora?
Mainly, I think it's about being comfortable within your own skin, and if you dress and feel comfortable in something, you'll be more confident in it. So I think definitely being comfortable within ourselves makes a huge difference.
And I think shallow creatures that we are, if you feel good in an outfit, you just walk out with so much confidence. And a classic example, of probably most of you know that I had a son killed a few years ago in a car accident, and I had 4 children. I had to get through that. I had a new business and I had staff, and I found as hard and all as it was for me to draw a breath every day, I listened to the news each night, found out what the weather was, laid the clothes out on the bed, laid the makeup out on the bed. I got up the next morning, went through the routine, put the makeup on, put the clothes on, and once I stepped out the door I thought, well, I've got to keep going now, I've got this far, and that got me through each part of the day. So when I turned up to the work, I think the staff thought, well, at least she's not bawling today, she's dressed. And so it creates a positiveness, it creates that confidence, so then you get through the first hour. And sometimes that's all we need is a bit of colour, some clothes and things like that. So that with the confidence, people just stay positive and you get through the day and you move on to the next thing. So it is very easy in all sorts of situations to forget that. And like I said, sometimes it seems a shallow reason, but sometimes it's the only reason that will make you get out of bed, is to have it ready and get it on, and then there's no turning back after that. So like I said, I wasn't expecting to speak tonight, and you're lucky I haven't coughed all the way through it, because I thought black lung went out with the plague, but I reckon I've given it a pretty good run the last month. So hope you've enjoyed this little talk, and look forward to seeing you soon. Okay, thank you.